let's go through a problem similar to the one on your review for 5.2.1a. And so we are given a diagram, and I have my two triangles here, and I want you to pause the video now and draw as best as you can a representation of these two triangles. So pause and draw this. Now that we have this drawn, we want to prove that these are similar using the definition of similarity. And so the definition of similarity tells us that we have corresponding congruent angles and we have corresponding proportional sides. And so the first thing I want to do is I want to identify all of my corresponding angles. So angle A is congruent to, and I need to find my matching angle for this other triangle. Oops, this one is forgot to label. So this is D, E, and F. So angle A does not have an arc at all. It's the one that's kind of blank. And so in our other triangle, that would be angle D. Angle B is congruent. Angle B is the right angle. And so over here, that's angle E. And angle C is congruent to the one with one arc, which is angle F. So we have our angle congruence. All three angles, that's good. That's a good sign. Now we want to prove that the ratios of the sides are equal. So we need to have the three ratios for all three sets of corresponding sides. So I think what is easiest is to just identify which is the smallest sides, because the smallest sides should be corresponding to each other. So on this smaller triangle, my smallest side is EF. And on this one, my smallest side is BC. And so the first ratio I'm going to do is EF over BC. You could also do BC over EF. That's up to you. And that's going to be 3.2 over 4. And I just want to simplify that into a decimal. So 3.2 divided by 4 gives me 0.8. Now my middle sized sides, so there's ED and AB, and that was 6 over 7.5. And again, simplify that to get 0.8. And I have one more set of sides to find, and those are my largest sides. So I have FD and AC. So FD over AC gives me 9.6 over 12. And I get 0.8. And so because all these are equal, which is a good thing, then we can say that these are similar. So they usually ask 3 questions. The first is like, are they similar? And our answer is yes. We have our 3 angles and our 3 sides. Then they ask for the similarity ratio. And so that is the ratio that you got here, the ratio of the sides. If you flipped these, so you did the bigger triangle over the smaller one, then you would have a different ratio. It would be 1.25, which is fine as well. Ours is 0.8 or 1.25. And the last thing it asks is for you to write the similarity statement. So that's like the triangle is similar to the other triangle. So we can say triangle ABC is similar to triangle, and then you have to be really, really careful when you write the second one. You want to line up your angles exactly. So A corresponds to D, B corresponds to E, and C corresponds to F. And so when you're proving that two triangles are similar, you want to find all three corresponding angle sets and then all three side ratios and make sure that they are equal.